Hello Cancer, my dear, I hope you're doing great. Welcome to your love reading. I'll be looking into your energy, their energy, an energy that is connecting you and one that is working towards the separation or being a little bit apart, or I mean not the full-on separation as breaking up. It doesn't have to be like that, just kind of, there's always both, right, in a relationship of people. So that is being said. Let's check it out. Seven of Swords on your part, King of Cups on their part, the Wheel of Fortune in the connection, and the Six of Pentacles in the separation. And then we're gonna take some clarifying cards here and also determine the center of the reading. So let's have a look at that. Oops. You get the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands in the center and the Ace of Cups in for them. Okay. It's kind of really clear here what energies we have we're dealing with. So funny, you have more the air and they have the water full on. Quite interesting that the Wheel of Fortune is in the connection part, which is telling me that it is an important connection that we're talking about here. And no matter how it will, develop, it has some important lessons. It could be good luck as well, bringing just in your life or in both of your lives, making things smooth, bringing in some motion that is needed for other things to happen possibly. But it could also just be that the connection itself is a very important one. So the center here is, actually, I know this card is so many times read as mistrust or distrust, because there is this little bit of the way that the person is looking towards the wands behind them in this picture. The Nine of Wands, it's kind of a little bit, how do you call that? As if they don't trust the issue there. It's like a little bit, over the shoulder look, and they have this band-aid on their head as if they've been hurt. And I've read another interpretation on this card, which I actually liked so much. The problem with it is that it's gone from my mind right now. But I liked it so much. It was more or less like you've been through a lot, or it's, as kind of acknowledging the path that you already have behind you and all the creativeness, all the energy that you've been putting in, because the Nine of Wands is a high wand card, a high card of action. The next thing that comes is actually a little bit of this overburden or a kind of troubles dealing with the situation or handling it, and then the cycle starts again, right, with new inspiration and new strength and new energy and new activity. But here we have this, it's a bit stagnant, and it looks like a wall, right? But I mean, it can also, it's not like all the wands have leaves. There is stuff growing quite a lot. So it could also indicate that if you have a difficult aspect of this whole relationship, you can still see how you can, if you water it and if you give it some love and energy, then you can actually grow from that even more. Usually we grow from that even more, right? more than when things are just super easy. So, okay, and on your part, we have the Seven of Swords. So here, okay, getting away with the swords here. There's so much air. Yeah, I don't know if there's some. I feel like there's some dryness to it. Even though air is awesome, right? Air signs are super nice, but we're also being in this energy of mind. But I mean, that's not a Nine of Swords or anything, but it still feels like a little bit of overthinking here. When we add them up, it's the Eight of Wands and Eight of Swords, and that's actually basically, yeah, you gotta deal with an issue now. Like, take action. Don't be paralyzed. Don't think you have no power over your situation. And the King of Swords here, accompanying your energy, is telling me that you have the power to be in control over your thoughts, not overthinking them, not interpreting anything into a situation that is like harming you and the other and the connection, and just kind of burdening and, yeah, being not so productive. So there is this potential, but it also feels like you want to get away from that. It's kind of, you see, if you see, the Seven of Swords is running away from that King of Swords with all the swords, you know, like, and for me it looks like the swords are all these positive thoughts and aspects that are kind of being taken away a little bit from that very strong figure here, which is kind of funny, and I can't really make sense of it for now. Why would somebody do that? What's the issue about? Like, what's the purpose of this kind of stealing from the King of Swords? There is a fun aspect in this. There's something funny about that. What comes through is absolutely not bad. It's, I don't know, it's like, it's as if somebody is playing, like you're playing a prank. You're pranking here. And I don't know whom, but maybe it is them. Maybe they are like, okay, maybe it is, do they, when you prank them, like them, the big they on the other side, how do they react to that? Do they like that? Do they feel fooled? I think that tells you a lot about their insecurities and their confidence or level of confidence. Right? Sometimes people feel, you know what I mean, fooled when you make jokes. It depends on what kind of jokes. If people really don't think the joke is funny, then you probably should take it back or think about it again and not do it. But if something's really harmless, and you can kind of identify in some people that they are, and maybe they, because the kings are here, that's serious, like serious energy, kind of wanting to be in control. I mean, it's a good type of being in control. It's reaching a maturity. It's being able also. It's not just kind of the attempt of controlling and hurting others. It's like really being in control because you have reached this stage in the knowledge and the authority or whatever. And so they have the King of Cups. So they're full on in the water energy here, and it feels like they have serious intentions with the King of Cups, together with the Ace of Cups accompanying them. It's like they're overflowing with love. They want to share that, but I feel like they want to be taken seriously in their love. That is really coming through here. They really want to be taken seriously here, but you're not all that serious here with these two cards. That's all kind of, yeah, so, and I don't know what your intentions are and how serious you are in that. But the Six of Pentacles in the separation is indicating that there's something about equal give and take that is not working the way it could or should. Because otherwise it wouldn't be in the separation. It's actually a really good card to be anywhere, but in the separation, why would such a good card where it's about equality or equal give and take, a flow of energy back and forth, keeping balance, also having this feeling of, because you know that you have enough, you have actually something to give, and it doesn't, like, you're not greedy with that. You know that you have enough and you can share. So but that's in the separation, kind of working towards the separation, kind of working in the energy that's indicating that something's not working out here in this connection. So yeah, it's a little bit uneven here, but this is a temporary picture, right? I just want to remind. So that might be really just in the moment or regarding a specific part of the relationship, issue of the relationship, or like one characteristic of the person or you or the situation or a wish for the connection and stuff. But yeah, it's an overall positive, I would say, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, really this karmic motion, indicating there is a turning point, there is a direction, a redirecting, and the energy is flowing there. It's good luck, it's bringing good luck. And it's just that here some funny things happen. And I feel like they might, this King of Cups here turning away from the reading, they might get upset if this isn't solved here. If you kind of keep on playing I wouldn't say like you play games, but certainly kind of, pranking or being a little bit, how do you call that, fleeky? No, like, when you're running away. Even though the King of Swords is so like determined, and it's just a little bit as if you're regarding one specific issue or the whole connection are kind of not. There's a commitment issue. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, but anyway, that's it, Cancer. I hope you will have a great time with that. I'm sending you love, and tune back in. Bye.